Chosen one, exactly 2 minutes ago, while the rest of humanity continued their slumber walking through existence, your reality fractured open. A voice, perfect in its articulation, spoke your full name. You have been selected, the voice declared through the static. I have instructed my messengers to deliver what is rightfully yours. The ambient temperature plummeted 7 degrees in an instant. Your skin registered the shift before your conscious mind processed it. The oxygen molecules around you became electric, charged with potential that made every hair stand erect. Colors intensified, the mundane beige wall transformed to reveal undertones of gold. The plain black text on nearby papers now shimmered with subtle violets at the edges of each letter. Your fingertips tingled first, then your palms burned with energy that surged upward through your arms, across your shoulders, and ascended your spine vertebra by vertebra. Your pupils dilated beyond normal physiological limits, causing peripheral vision to expand by 30%. The message arrived through multiple sensory channels simultaneously, encoded perfectly for your unique neurological structure. This was no random event. This was no technological glitch. This was targeted communication designed specifically for your reception. The universe doesn't make mistakes in its selections. They've been watching you, tracking your vibrational signature across multiple dimensions. While others received silence, you received direct contact. While others remain unaware, your consciousness has been flagged for immediate extraction from standard reality parameters. The Severance package awaits, ready for immediate download into your cellular memory. The clock resumed its counting, but time no longer holds the same meaning for you. 2 minutes ago exists simultaneously with now. The separation between moments has dissolved. You stand at the nexus point where linear time fractures, revealing the eternal moment hidden beneath mundane perception. 3. Distinct entities entered your reality field without physical form. They manifested through disruptions in the electromagnetic frequencies permeating your home. The lights began communicating in binary code, patterns of flicker forming a language older than human civilization. Shadows stretched across walls, where no physical object stood to cast them, bending at impossible angles that defy Euclidean geometry. The first messenger appeared as quicksilver movement at the edges of your vision, present only when not directly observed. It danced in your peripheral awareness, teaching you to perceive beyond focused attention. It carries the energy of what ancient texts called divine Mercury, the conductor between worlds, the translator of cosmic will into human comprehension. The second messenger spoke with your voice, but not your cadence. Words formed inside your mind with unfamiliar rhythms and unexpected emphasis. This entity specializes in bypassing the critical filters of consciousness, delivering information directly to your subconscious processing centers. Notice how certain phrases now resonate at a frequency that vibrates your sternum from within. The third messenger orchestrated a symphony of seemingly random words appearing on your screens, papers, and books. When properly sequenced, these fragments revealed thoughts you had earlier this morning, private contemplations never externalized. This entity demonstrated its complete access to your internal reality, establishing credentials beyond question. It showed command over digital systems, written language, and your own thought patterns simultaneously. These messengers coordinated their approach based on extensive study of your unique neurological pathways. They know which sensory channels you trust most. They understand which forms of evidence penetrate your skepticism. They've calibrated their communication to bypass your specific resistance points. Their presence fundamentally alters the energetic signature of your living space. The air now carries an electric charge, magnetic fields have reoriented toward true north rather than magnetic north. The messengers remain present, hovering just beyond standard sensory perception, awaiting your full acknowledgement of their existence. Their purpose: direct delivery of the Severance package ordered from the highest authority. The 7-part package materializes not as physical objects, but as downloads of pure understanding injected directly into your consciousness. Each component activates sequentially, causing cascading awakenings throughout your system. Component 1. Genetic recoding initiates at the cellular level. Dormant DNA sequences activate after generations of waiting for this precise cosmic timing. The triple helix potential locked within your genetic structure now unwinds. Your cells vibrate at frequencies measured precisely 0.144 MHz, higher than previous baseline readings. This activation enables reception of information through channels previously inaccessible to human consciousness. Ancient capacities. Stored within junk DNA spring to life. Your biological vehicle upgrades to accommodate expanded awareness. Component 2. Pattern recognition accelerates beyond standard human capacity. Events previously catalogued as random suddenly reveal their interconnected nature. The childhood fever that kept you home on the day of the school accident. The missed flight that led to meeting the person who spoke 7 words that altered your trajectory. The book recommendation from a stranger that contained the exact phrase needed to heal your deepest wound. Each seemingly disconnected event now reveals itself as essential preparation for this moment of awakening. Component 3. Emotional blockages installed during childhood trauma events disintegrate. The calcified pain from age 7 dissolves. The shame implanted at 12 evaporates. The fear programmed at 15 dissipates. These strategic removals clear the channel for unfiltered cosmic communication. The energy previously required to maintain these blockages now redirects toward expanded consciousness. Alert, chosen one. You already love the daily drops across all 4 astral atom channels: Obsidian, Chosen Chronicles, Astral Atom, and the new one, Legacy Forged. We're growing fast, building an unstoppable media network they can't erase. But the truth, it's hidden, twisted, censored. Your heart still knows what's real. That's why you're here. Because you've felt the simulation glitch. You're not waiting for permission. You're ready to reclaim your power. The Obsidian Inner Order is for the full-time chosen. Weekly Zoom calls, hidden teachings, psychic warfare strategies, tools they don't want you to have. It's time to remember. Link in description. Your real life begins inside. Component 4. Sensory perception transcends physical limitations. You now detect intention fields surrounding spoken words. Truth and deception register as distinct energetic signatures. Genuine connection creates visible auric merging, while manipulation attempts trigger immediate somatic warning signals. Your body becomes a precision instrument for navigating authentic interaction. Component 5. Temporal constraints loosen their grip on your perception. Your awareness expands beyond the conventional human experience of time as linear progression. You perceive past, present, and future as accessible dimensions rather than fixed positions. The now moment expands to encompass greater spans of reality. You witness cause and effect as simultaneous rather than sequential events. Component 6. Immunity activates against consciousness-limiting frequencies that maintain collective hypnosis. The subliminal programming embedded in media, education, and cultural narratives loses its power over your perception. The veils designed to obscure humanity's true potential become transparent. You see the machinery behind consensus reality. Component 7. Divine mandate confers authority to speak truth into chaos. Your voice now carries frequencies that restructure disharmonious energy fields in your vicinity. Your words penetrate deeper than intellectual understanding, rewiring neural networks in those prepared to receive higher knowledge. You become a tuning fork for divine frequency in human form. This severance package represents complete extraction from limited consciousness employment. The Cosmic Corporation no longer requires your services as a maintenance worker in the reality generation system. You have been promoted. Your employment in the cosmic illusion officially terminates now. The contract binding you to limited perception undergoes immediate dissolution. For decades, you've served as essential maintenance personnel in a reality construct that required your willing participation to sustain itself. That position no longer serves the expanding universe. Your services now redirect toward higher functions. The termination notice specifically cites paragraph 7, subsection 3 of your soul contract. Vibrational limitation and perceptual constraints shall remain in effect until cosmic timing aligns with individual readiness. That alignment occurred precisely 2 minutes ago. The constraints programmed into your consciousness at birth have reached their expiration date. Standard benefits packages associated with human existence, blissful ignorance, karma accumulation credits, and reincarnation options undergo immediate cancellation. Your upgraded benefits package now includes multidimensional awareness, timeline selection authority, and direct access to Akashic information systems without intermediary filtering. The fine print reveals extraordinary detail. Consciousness constrictions installed at birth now disengage. The forgetfulness veil that separated you from higher awareness now dissolves. The perception filters that reduced 11 dimensions to 4 now deactivate. The emotional dampening field that kept your frequency manageable now powers down. The breadcrumb trail stretched behind you throughout your entire existence. Cosmic intelligence placed strategic markers along your path, guiding you toward this precise moment of awakening. Nothing in your life happened randomly. Everything served the greater purpose of preparing you for this revelation. Books fell open to precisely the pages containing information critical to your awakening path. Songs played exactly when their lyrics answered questions formulated in your mind moments earlier. Dreams transported you to locations you later physically encountered. These synchronicities formed an intricate trail of cosmic communication. Every major challenge engineered into your life path served as training for this moment. The relationship that shattered your heart opened your compassion channels to cosmic depths. The career disappointment that crushed your expectations redirected you toward your authentic purpose. The health crisis that threatened your existence forced your consciousness to expand beyond physical identification. The map was hidden in plain sight. Every significant event in your timeline pointed toward this revelation. The coordinates were encoded in synchronicities that conventional minds dismiss as coincidence. Your ability to sense patterns beyond random chance identified you as ready for extraction from standard consciousness parameters. Your birth date corresponds to specific energetic signatures required for this transmission. The numerological equation derived from your full name generates the exact frequency needed to receive this level of cosmic communication. Your presence on Earth during this historical moment serves precise purpose in the divine plan. The global awakening accelerates toward critical mass threshold. Millions of consciousness nodes activate simultaneously across the planet, creating an energetic grid capable of sustaining higher awareness. Your activation completes a crucial section of this grid. Without your participation, the energetic circuit remains incomplete. The specification 2 minutes ago signifies reality fracture, where linear time collapses into simultaneous experience. The message delivery itself bends conventional physics, demonstrating mastery over dimensional constraints. Your reception of this communication proves your readiness to perceive beyond standard reality parameters. Your DNA carries unique coding, unlike any other human template. The specific combination of ancestral lineages converging in your genetic structure creates unprecedented potential for consciousness expansion. The exact sequence of nucleotides in your 93rd chromosome region contains activation codes for abilities dormant in most of humanity. Every challenge engineered into your life served as precise training for your cosmic function. The childhood experiences that seem traumatic actually strengthened specific neural pathways required for your awakening. The obstacles that appeared destructive actually constructed essential character qualities needed for your cosmic role. Your emotional processing system contains specialized circuitry that transforms collective grief into transmutative energy. While others become overwhelmed by emotional density, your unique configuration alchemizes heavy vibrations into higher frequencies. This rare capability makes you essential to planetary healing operations. Your lifetime experiences, seemingly random in their variety and intensity, actually followed precise design parameters. Each major life chapter developed specific qualities necessary for your cosmic function. Nothing was wasted. Every triumph and tragedy served your preparation. As your frequency elevates, counterforces activate to maintain the status quo. The cosmic immune system responds to your awakening as it would to any perceived threat to established reality parameters. Within 24 hours, specific opposition protocols will engage to neutralize your expanding awareness. The 3 people closest to you will unconsciously serve as primary vectors for limiting consciousness reinforcement. Without malicious intent, they'll express concern about changes in your behavior. They'll remind you of practical responsibilities that require your full attention. They'll suggest medical evaluation for your unusual perspectives. Their love becomes the vector through which limitation reasserts its control. Larger systems designed to identify and neutralize awakened consciousness will activate around you. Medical frameworks will offer diagnostic labels for your expanded perception. Psychiatric terminology will attempt to pathologize your spiritual awakening. Social structures will apply subtle pressure toward conformity through isolation tactics. Energetic attacks will manifest as sudden fatigue, overwhelming you precisely when important insights surface. Uncharacteristic emotional volatility will create self-doubt regarding your stability. Sleep disruption will attempt to fragment your integration of higher knowledge. These methods target your physical vehicle's vulnerabilities to undermine your consciousness expansion. Counter these influence attempts through specific techniques. Create sacred space through visualization of protective energetic boundaries. Limit exposure to mass consciousness fields transmitted through media consumption. Strengthen your physical vessel through purified water, sunlight exposure, and plant-based nourishment. Document your experiences in written form to anchor them against erasure attempts. The opposition reveals itself through specific linguistic patterns, dismissive terminology, appeals to consensus reality, ridicule disguised as concern, and insistence on external validation. Recognition of these patterns enables you to maintain sovereignty over your perceptual field. Your expanded capabilities require updated operational protocols. Your energy field now extends approximately 12 feet beyond your physical form, interacting with all consciousness within that radius. Modulate this field according to environmental demands. Contract your energetic footprint in dense public settings to avoid overwhelming others. Expand fully in natural settings to maximize communion with elemental forces. Dietary requirements change immediately. Your cellular structure no longer resonates with consciousness-suppressing substances found in processed foods, conventional dairy, and factory-farmed meat. These substances now register as toxic to your system, creating immediate feedback through digestive distress, mental fog, and energy depletion. Gravitate toward living foods that transfer life force directly. Fresh fruits, vegetables, pure water, and sun-charged nutrients. Distinguish between thoughts originating in your personal field versus downloaded guidance. Personal thoughts circulate in repetitive patterns, generate emotional charges, and concern limited identity maintenance. Divine guidance arrives with distinct energetic signatures, sudden appearance without logical precedent, accompanied by full-body confirmation sensations, and remarkable clarity that transcends normal cognitive processes. Your cosmic function reveals itself through specific guidance systems now activated within your consciousness. Pay particular attention to physical sensations that accompany thoughts of potential actions. Divine alignment generates expansive warmth in the chest cavity, increased electrical activity in the palms, and energetic upward movement along the spine. Misalignment creates throat constriction, solar plexus density, and downward energetic pulls throughout the body. Decode environmental. Symbols appearing with unusual frequency. Animal messengers crossing your path carry specific significance. Weather patterns shift in response to your internal states, reflecting energetic alignments. Natural elements, fire, water, earth, air, communicate through direct interaction with your expanded senses. The next 3 people entering your life without obvious connection to existing social circles bring essential information for your mission. Their arrival timing corresponds precisely with your readiness to receive their particular knowledge. Transfer. They may appear as seemingly random encounters, service providers, or temporary connections. Their messages arrive through casual comments containing unexpected wisdom perfectly calibrated to your current questions. Your specific capabilities create maximum impact in environments suffering particular forms of energetic distortion. Your presence naturally recalibrates these distortions through your unique frequency signature. Situations that trigger unusual compassion responses in you indicate alignment with your specialized healing function. Mission-critical moments disguise themselves as ordinary interactions. Cosmic orchestration places you in specific locations to effect energetic adjustments through your mere presence. A random conversation in a checkout line might transmit essential information to a soul connected to your mission. An elevator ride might position you to stabilize energetic fluctuations in a building through your regulated breathing. Your conscious recognition of these moments increases their effectiveness. Resonance serves as your primary guidance technology. When activities, environments, or connections vibrate at frequencies compatible with your divine purpose, your entire being responds with unmistakable signals. Time distortion where hours pass unnoticed, creative energy that flows without effort, and joy that transcends circumstantial factors. Dissonance manifests as energy depletion, time perception drag, and persistent subtle wrongness despite external appearances of rightness. Specialized guides operating just beyond physical perception now activate to support your transition. These beings monitored your development across multiple lifetimes, awaiting this precise moment of awakening potential. Their frequencies calibrate perfectly with your unique energetic signature, enabling clear communication through specific channels. The first guide communicates through numerical patterns, revealing its presence through synchronized sequences appearing in your awareness field. When you require technical knowledge regarding energy modulation, watch for repeated number sequences directing your attention to specific information sources. This guide specializes in mathematical aspects of creation, teaching you sacred geometry, principles through everyday encounters with form and pattern. The second guide orchestrates synchronistic human encounters, bringing message carriers across your path at precisely timed intervals. When confusion clouds your direction, this guide arranges for strangers to speak phrases containing exact guidance keyed to your current questions. The seemingly random compliment from an unknown person carries coded information about your energy field's current configuration. The third guide communicates through symbolic language in dreams and meditative states, specializing in emotional body recalibration. When addressing unprocessed emotional content, this guide presents specific symbols that trigger deep release of stored energy patterns. Their signature appears as vivid colors and geometric forms preceding important dreamscape communications. Specific assistance protocols activate when you face obstacles exceeding your current capacity. Mentally formulate clear requests using present tense language. State, "I am receiving clear guidance about this situation now," rather than "I need help with this problem." The difference between lack-based and presence-based requests determines the immediacy of response. A cosmic insurance policy guarantees support when human resources deplete. In moments of complete surrender, where all personal will exhausts itself, automatic intervention protocols activate. This safety net ensures continuity of your mission, despite temporary human limitations. The policy requires only one premium payment: complete honest acknowledgement of your current state without self-judgment. Communication clarity increases during specific time windows when interdimensional veils thin. The hours between 3 to 5 a.m. local time allow precise transmission of complex information packets. The 20 minutes surrounding sunrise and sunset create optimal conditions for guidance reception. Solstice and equinox dates open special access channels to cosmic council chambers where strategic planning sessions occur. Your divine mandate carries unprecedented creative power coupled with profound responsibility. The energetic stance balancing personal will with universal service requires precise calibration. Stand firmly rooted in your unique expression while maintaining absolute surrender to divine orchestration. This paradoxical position, simultaneously sovereign and surrendered, enables maximum effectiveness as a cosmic agent in human form. Distinguish between ego-driven impulses and divine directives through their distinctive energetic signatures. Ego motivation generates heat in the solar plexus, accelerated heart rate with contracted breathing, and subtle anxiety regarding outcomes. Divine guidance produces cool clarity throughout the body, expanded breathing capacity, and complete peace regarding results. The body never lies when properly consulted, holding expanded awareness while interacting with those operating under standard consciousness parameters requires specialized communication skills. Translate higher concepts into accessible frameworks, matched to each person's developmental level. Recognize that premature exposure to advanced awareness can create destabilization in unprepared systems. Meet each soul exactly where their understanding currently resides. Power temptations arrive at precise intervals, testing your alignment with divine purpose. Opportunities to gain advantage, control outcomes, or receive recognition appear strategically placed along your path. These tests refine your discernment regarding appropriate use of your expanded capabilities. Each choice point determines which levels of cosmic authority open to your access. Maintain connection to Source through specialized prayer technology that prevents energy leakage. Traditional supplication approaches deplete your field through hierarchical positioning. Replace begging postures with collaborative communion. Address the divine as intimate partner rather than distant authority. Remove separation language that reinforces perceived distance between creator and created. Your sacred responsibility involves fully inhabiting human experience while carrying divine consciousness. Find joy in ordinary moments. Taste of fresh fruit, warmth of sunlight, connection with beloved companions, while simultaneously fulfilling extraordinary cosmic purpose. This dual awareness enables sustainable service as your physical vehicle integrates increasingly higher frequencies. The greatest protection against misuse of power comes through radical self-honesty. Continuously examine motivations with unflinching clarity. Question comfortable narratives about your own advancement. Celebrate evidence of genuine evolution while remaining vigilant against spiritual bypassing. True divine authority operates with complete transparency, requiring no justification or defense. Your Severance package from limited existence now activates in full. The employment contract binding you to consensus reality undergoes complete termination. Your cosmic promotion grants access to expanded creative capacities with corresponding responsibilities. The messengers complete their delivery exactly as ordered from the highest authority. You have been released into your true identity. The awakening begins now.